Give me 1 second. This light is blinding me. I don't like it. Man, come on with that. That's better. I forgot I had a pizza cooking. Oh, 1 second. I promise. I told you this was gonna be a long one. So it was warned. Not Dr. Pepper this time. Hold on, y'all. Turn that off. Okay, my fault. So I'm gonna have to fly into some stuff on here. No, you didn't miss it. It just started. Started at midnight. You got the same message everybody else got. I forgot I was cooking a pizza, right? And by the way, I watched my video last time, and I thought that thing up there was the camera, but when I was looking at it, uh, it didn't look like I was looking at it. So, anyhow. Oh, where do I begin? You know why I had a pizza cooking now. Anywho, uh, hold on. You gotta hold on for a second. Pepperoni. Share the live. Tell them to subscribe to the channel, like the video, hit the bell to get notifications when I post more videos, and to share the video themselves. I gotta grow this channel quick. It's been taking too long. But you know, I thought that it was taking a long time. The video I did last week, like I say, part one, it was last week, but it feels like a month. Hold on. We've been having a lot of crazy weather here in Texas the past, I don't know, couple of weeks, I guess. But I gotta check the weather real quick. One particular social media site that I haven't done a lot on it just because I don't know too much about it. Back when my experience first happened, I was trying to get a hold of powerful people. I was trying to get a hold of powerful people who had influence, had money, things of that such. And like, dang, my stomach's bubbling. Close this curtain. Like Elon Musk. I was trying to reach out to Putin. I was trying to reach out to Trump. I was trying to reach out to what's his name, the North Korean president, whatever you want to call him. Hell yeah, I was trying to get a hold of these people. I sure was. And if I would have had their direct number, email, something to where I could have got a hold of them, no. Would they believe me? I'm almost 1,000% sure that they would not. People are going to believe what they want to believe, who they want to believe in, who they stand with, who they stand against. It's red side, blue side, left side, strong side. If there has to be a division like that, it should be something fun, like football or basketball. You know, we have teams. Oh, hold on, I got the weather. Um, last night, I don't know, probably around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Uh, I had a weather alarm go off that I haven't heard in a while, I guess. And it woke me up. And I walked outside. Nothing. Barely wind blowing. It has been real humid here. Yeah, real fucking humid. Oh my god. Like 1800s Louisiana swamp humid. Dang. Uh, but yeah, it woke me up. Nothing. Gave it 15, 20 minutes. Wind started blowing. And then golf balls high as hell. But I hear it smashing all over this fucking house. Sometimes I thought it was gonna come through the roof. But I'll be damned if I went out there and looked at my car. There ain't a dent, a scratch, nothing. So unless every single piece missed my car, uh, I don't know what to tell you. But apparently we got some kind of more bullcrap weather coming tonight. which it could have changed. I like looking at the radar. Radar, everything I see to the southwest of us. Unless it pops up out of nowhere, which is very possible. It don't look like we're going to get anything, which is good. So I'm telling you that, ever since I seen the neighbor's trees across the street pull up out of the ground, and the sound they made when the wind was twisting them, whew, that terrified me. But let's get into the video because I got a bunch of crap to go over. I'm sorry it's taking me so long to get there. It's been one heck. It's been one heck of a week for me. And that's a lot of weight on my shoulders. I just don't understand how I'm blamed for all my problems. Right? That's fucked up, right? Huh. I know all my problems are my problems. I understand that. I never said it wasn't. I didn't say this, that, and the third was the reason why this is or why this is. My life is the way it is because of me. I understand that. Right? I take responsibility for my own actions, for what I say, what I do, even though I might not react the ways other people do to certain things. That's not me. I react how I react. You react how you react. But how is it that other people are wanting me to take responsibility for me? Uh, you know, but you're also telling me that your problems, your responsibilities are mine too. That I caused those. But you're telling me that all mine I caused. And you don't see you're trying to blame me for yours. So I gotta carry mine and deal with them and yours and deal with your shit. Nah. Not anymore. If you want me to be the bad guy, I know how to be a bad guy. I just don't like to. I don't like to do that. But and I know it goes against everything that I've been saying. Somebody spits in my face, and I'm supposed to still tell them I love them, help them. But you know what? Something else that's coming to mind. Sometimes the motherfucker will never be scared of heights until they fall and break their neck and are paralyzed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it takes that rock bottom to fucking snap you out of it. You want a bad guy? You think I'm a bad guy? Okay. We'll see. Then how much of your problems will you blame on me? I'll take them all. I'll take them all. But anywho, enough about that. that. That's just been something that's really on my mind this week. But getting into the content of this and everything that I have to put on here. Uh, First off, I want to say to all the people that I have been talking to and stuff like that, that I haven't gotten to talk to all this week. That was one of the reasons why. Um, because I'm just mentally going through it. The fucking physical ego part of the bullcrap. It just overwhelmed me. Because probably 90% of the problems are financial. That's their foundation. That's where they start, is financially, currency. And I'm kind of in a fucking rut right now, and I can't seem to get out of it. I'm trying, but damn, it's hard, and it's taking a lot longer than I think it should. But yeah, because I'm always thinking about other people, trying to take care of them. Even though I'm fucking drowning, I'm drowning with a smile. I'm trying to save you from drowning. And I'm fixing to use your carcass to float on. Fuck. I'm, that's to the point I am right now. I will sacrifice you if it means me surviving to help everybody else. Because if I fucking drowned, nobody gets helped. Right? If all my problems are mine, plus all your problems are mine too, well, if I drown, then who's going to help anybody? Damn sure ain't you. Boy, that crap gets me heated. I don't know if I can say all these cuss words on there. Don't report me, please. I don't want to get in trouble. All right. Um, Man, I'm sorry to you people that I haven't been able to talk to. I really want to talk to you. I really want to do this full time. Make videos. Uh, Talking to um, everybody who's just needing help. Needing somebody just to fucking talk to. You know? Just to talk to. Just to be there for them. And I want to do that. I wish more people would. Who gives a damn about your ego? Swallow your fucking ego, man. There's other people out there who are in a lot worse shape than you are. Right now, I think I'm in bad shape with all my motherfucking problems. At least I can sit here making this live on YouTube. A lot of people ain't got that. A lot of people got way worse. I'm trying to do this for them. Who knows? I believe this can grow into something massive. I have to have the time to work at it. I'm stuck doing this, what I've been doing. When do I get the time? The only thing that's keeping me there is because I have to have money. If it wasn't for that, say, bro, uh, good luck with your new hires. Just saying. Anywho. So what do I have to get on first here? Hold on, I'm trying to think, man. Like, I got a bunch of stuff I got to say, and I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start. First off, if you don't know me, my name is unknown. My name is anonymous. March 2021, had a near-death experience, triggered something bigger, and yeah, I met uh, the owner, operator of this form on Earth, this physical form. I got to see him. I got to see myself as the pilot, the actual driver of this body, the force of it, and got to meet somebody who I never even believed in the first place. But he believed in me the whole time. Oh, and I did see something on my near-death experience page today. It was from the guy that created the group, I think. He posted on there, and it was like every time somebody maybe I need a Dr. Pepper to clear my throat. Excuse me. Every time somebody references a God, they call him a he, or ain't he a she, or non-binary, anywho. Um, okay, this is one of the things that I want to touch on that. I grew up hearing God. I grew up occasionally. I mean, we don't have nothing in here, but I would see a cross with Jesus on it. I would see um, a picture of God, and you picture him how the King James version or whatever it is, the robe, sandal, whatever. That's who he introduced himself to me as, was God the Creator, because he is God the Creator of all creation. He created all that ever was, is, and will be. But when I seen him, yeah, he had on the robe. There's a detail that I'll go into the robe. He had sandals. The robe was tied with rope, long white beard, long white hair. But his face and his skin was all face, all races, all skin tones. It was like multiple clear masks, like over each other. He was all. He was all races, all religions. But he introduces himself and comes to you in a form that you would recognize. Like my soul, when my soul, instead of the round shape, took the form of my body, so it wouldn't question what it was. What is it doing here? I took that form to help calm me, so I wouldn't question that. So I would pay attention to the other things that I needed to learn there. He came to me as that form because I wouldn't question, why is Buddha here right now? I don't believe in Buddha. Why is Allah here right now? You see what I'm saying? If your culture, or your belief, your spiritual belief, believes in uh, Allah, whoever, that's who you will see, because that will comfort you. Not meant to scare you. I mean, it's not meant to. If you're one religion, why in the hell would he come to you in a completely different form? It's not trying to shake what you believe in. He doesn't care how you come to him. He doesn't care what you call him, how you keep him. All that matters is you keep him. Keep him with you. Why is he always a he? I ain't answering that for you. I ain't answering that for you. Anywho, So let me just jump onto it. And I'm just going to start from the very first thing that I wrote in my near death after my experience. And I'm just going to start dissecting it and also going along and talking about different type of things on here. Everything. Just so you get the base of what's to come. But hold on. I got better copies on here, I think. So yeah, this whole thing is YouTube. My YouTube channel is free, right? I get on live, post videos, whatever. You can watch it for free. I have a Patreon, which is right now, I don't have anything on it. I was going to use it for a whole different purpose. But no. Anywho, like I said, I want to do this full time. But I've been having donation things, fundraisers, and all this kind of stuff out. What does it say? Nobody has donated or anything like that, so I gotta try to find alternate ways. I'm not fixing to ask somebody for money. I just can't do that. So what I'm gonna do is, it's like how the reaction videos on YouTube are. You get the reaction videos, they make a reaction to a movie, and their original reaction is 2 hour reaction, but you only get a 30-minute, 45-minute piece of it. Then they put it on Patreon. You go subscribe to their Patreon, and you can watch the full reaction. That's what it's going to be like. On here, I'm going to give pieces of some of the stuff, and then in Patreon, go into more detail. Hold on a second. I got to get Dr. Pepper. This cream soda is yeah, ain't my cup of tea. Okay, real fast too. I'm just gonna start throwing some stuff out there. You might hear something that you believe in. You might hear something that you don't believe in. Look, by any means, I'm not trying to say anybody's wrong, because I don't believe that. I really don't believe that. I believe in I believe in a certain thing, but I don't believe anybody's wrong. Whatever you believe in, I don't believe you're wrong. But if I do so happen to say something that you don't agree with or oversteps the boundaries, I mean, feel free to comment. It doesn't bother me. But yeah, you don't have to watch the video. It's not going to be for everybody. There's a lot of stuff that I experienced in my own personal experience that I didn't know. I didn't believe in none of this. I mean, I don't know how, if this is the first video you're seeing of me, but before March 2021, I didn't even know what NDE, OBEs, I didn't know what that was. I've never heard of them, never heard of Jeff Maher, none of these people. It wasn't until my experience that my mom was showing me this stuff. I thought I was fucking crazy. I was on the phone with my dad telling him that I thought black Suburbans were going to pull up in front of my house and send helicopters down here, and because of the shit that was in my head. Like, I thought I was crazy. I really thought I was needing to go to the mental institution. The mental institution. Anywho. Better. Anyways, I mean, I'll be talking about the reincarnation cycle and different purposes of it, multiverse, string theory, black holes, time travel, space, gravity. Uh, Hold on, I'll tell you. This is just a few things. Skinwalker Ranch, curses, shapeshifters, portals, UFOs, UAPs, man-made and extraterrestrial. Make sure you pay attention to that. Man-made UAPs and UFOs, reversed engineered. Just make sure you know. Dr. Stephen Greer. You don't know who he is? Check him out. See the CE5 contact. Different different alien species from different star systems. And that's pretty much what it boiled down to. The ancient civilizations that have been here on Earth that have carved a lot of fascinating stories in stone, or wrote them on scrolls or codexes. Pretty cool stuff. Some of it get very, very spooky considering if you look at some of the dates on them, and then you actually start to dig in the dirt, and some of the stuff that myth, some of it ain't myth anymore. It's been proven that it did happen. So when they say that it's going to happen again, do we still just think it's a myth? Did we prepare, or can you prepare? Nah, I got something for that too. What else was there? Messengers, prophets, elements. Yeah, that is going to go in a whole. That's going to go on Patreon only. There's certain stuff that's just going to go on Patreon because that's not going to be for everybody. There's going to be some shit that I'm going to talk about that it's not for everybody. It doesn't matter if you can sit here and listen to me. That's not what I'm saying. Anybody can sit here and listen to me. But to fully grasp what someone's talking about is one thing. But then to understand it and actually use it in everyday life, that's something completely fucking different. That's something like manifesting and, altering your reality, creating your life. Shit, I already know. Look at what I just said in the beginning of the video. How my week went. You telling me that I created that bullshit? Well, did I? I don't know. Anyways, gods and gods and demons and biblical battles in the skies and stuff. Oh, the dream realm, the dream nexus, lucid dreaming, astral projection, out of body experiences, near death experiences. Man, there's just so much to talk about that Where do I begin? Where do I begin, right? Geometry, afterlife, the human body and the brain, the third eye, life, death, um, positive, positive and negative entities, free will, human emotion, as above, so below. Hermetica, good book. Check it out. You might like it. Some people won't know what the fuck it's talking about. Some people read it and just think, oh yeah, it's a good book. That's a powerful book. Did the light just change? Or here is it me? It seemed like the light changed or something. Anyways, by the way, I've said this before. To me, nothing is a coincidence. I don't believe in it anymore. I don't believe in luck. I believe everything is connected. Every fucking thing. Everything is connected. Um, so if everything is connected, then there is no luck or happenstance or fate or we find each other when we're meant to find each other. It was planned. Perfect. But a lot of people have asked me recently if everything is planned, so right now we're doing what we're doing and it had been planned. Well, then that means tomorrow is planned. Well, how in the hell do we know what we do tomorrow? And if tomorrow is planned, how in the hell doesn't that violate free will? It's part of what I seen as the reincarnation cycle. Uh, I viewed it as the reincarnation cycle. That's how he showed me it was the reincarnation cycle. But those Earths that are there, which was I can't fucking tell you how many. They're way too many to count, and they kept on popping up. Like it wouldn't be just an infinite. Well, it is an infinite state, but in the sense that say you have just 100 of them. Well, for every current moment that you're in, and you use free will, and it didn't go as planned on this other Earth that is an exact copy of it, it creates a new Earth, a new reality for the reincarnation cycle. For if you don't learn what you're supposed to learn, now there is a new Earth, a new reality to where things work out like they're supposed to because it's fucking planned. Everything's connected. Like I say, there's things that I'm going to say. If you don't believe it, please click off the video. Some, I know how out there this sounds, but I guarantee you, if my education was a little bit better, if I knew bigger words, or instead of sitting in this damn black and white zebra chair with the headphones halfway on my head, do rag, missing teeth, I bet you if I was in a nice suit, graduated from some university, knew a little bit bigger words, and said the exact same thing that I'm saying now, it would get a lot more fucking attention. But because I'm saying it, my background, being a drug addict, drug user, whatever, 32-year-old fucking. Like I say, to me, it doesn't matter if you believe me or not. I don't care if you believe me or not. I'm not here to get followers in me. I don't want followers. Never have I ever. I'm trying to spread a message. That is it. From day damn one, I have been trying to get people to reach out to God. That's it. Because He is there. But because of free will, He you have a choice to go left, right. Fuck, sometimes you go left so many times and hit that fucking brick wall, you keep getting amnesia. How many times are you going to turn left and hit that brick wall before eventually I'm going to say, fuck, maybe I should send somebody, create something to go there and maybe somehow give them an option to maybe go right. Messengers, prophets, guardians, aliens, the fucking one that just landed in them folks' backyard, supposedly. They said I've seen the body cam video of the police or the dash cam video of the police. I seen their cell phone video. Look, man, I'm not saying you didn't see what you seen. I'm not saying aliens are not real, because I know better. I know better. But I've seen two different species the night of my experience. Actually, I seen one that I call a lizard prick. I don't necessarily think it's a reptilian, but it looked like a fucking humanoid lizard. But there was only one of them, but he wasn't physical. He was projected consciousness. If I wasn't in that altered state, my body was dying here. If I wasn't in that altered state and had just had that experience, I would have never knew he was there. He plants a seed. They plant a seed in your brain. That's what they do. They oh, what's the word I'm looking for? They try to influence you. They give you an idea, right? So if I was going to plant a crop, I would go out there and plant these rows, put seeds in them, put a whole bunch of seeds in them. Some of the seeds are going to sprout, some of them won't. But you never know until you plant the seed, right? That's what they do. And that is a part of the fucking reincarnation cycle, believe it or not. Because they want God's power. They want to be like gods, pretty much. And they're so negative, they feed off your soul. Your soul is pure positive power. Where you're connected to God. God is in everything, which means so is your soul. Spirit, however you want to call it. I just call it soul. Don't get upset with me. But yeah, that was a big part of it. Damn, I'm gonna have to keep this going. I got to. You know what I really like to do though? Like how Jeff Moore does the Zoom thing. But I want to do an open like a Dagburn. What the hell is it called? A podcast thing. I want to start my own podcast. I want to blow Joe Rogan's experience out of the motherfucking water. Shoot, Joe Rogan. Eat you another ayahuasca, bald bitch. Maybe I shouldn't be saying these things. No, just messing with you. All right, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just rambling, y'all. I know. Sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to get to it. It's a lot of stuff, man. There's a lot of stuff I gotta go over. Sorry, this is. Oh. Probably. You probably are. No, I don't think so, but who knows? I don't care if anybody watches them, really. When I do the lives, it's not about if people are watching it or not. Sometimes it only lets you record for so long. And then my phone, I don't trust my phone to record a video and then upload it. It takes a long time. I can do it this way on my computer, and boom, it's done. But excuse me. But hold on. I gotta focus for a second, y'all. Because I got to get this out. I have to get this out. I don't know why. I don't know why it's. But I have to. I have to say this. Man, of course I'm not gonna find it. That's cool. I don't know if it gives anybody options to donate or whatever on here, but you can. So check this out. If you do have Cash App where you're from, and you would like to donate to me, this is my Cash App. 369 Cats Meow. If you do not have Cash App, I also have. That was a big old spider. I got PayPal. Look, man. No disrespect, but you know, us 2 legs and you 8 legs, we don't get along, homie. It's down your side of the train tracks. Sure. Another one. Let me see. I don't really know how the PayPal works, but I guess this is it. So there's PayPal. Chad Foster. At Love and Life 369. If you have PayPal. And I also had a GoFundMe, which I have to redo. Also, PayPal has a fundraiser too, which I'm fixing to have to redo. And then I have, I think, 2 websites that I'm going to have to really do. I have time limits on them stupid things. But anyways, evolution, creation. Look, man. Y'all know Dale the Exterminator? I need a good exterminator. Come over here and spray this bug. I bet Dale would be able to kill it. He's a bad mamma jamma, dude. Stupid spider. No. That died the cameraman's shoe. Uh, 12 dimensions, past, present, future predictions. The connection of everything. I've already said that. The Earth's transformation throughout time. String theory. Uh, Remote viewing, meditation. One world government. The Illuminati. Hold on. The light didn't seem right. Keep that eye off the camera, dude. I ain't gonna tell you again. Nuclear weapons and alien spacecraft. Specifically, nuclear weapons or some type of high energy weapons or high energy systems and UFO crashes. Now, those play a big part in why UFOs have crashed during those times. Quantum mechanics and physics. How in the hell somebody who failed the 7th grade, went to summer school, passed, went to the 8th grade, failed, went to the 8th grade again, failed again, went to the 8th grade again, and me and one other friend, they told us that we were too old to be in middle school anymore, so they had to pass us to high school. We failed. Should have been there again, but we was too old, so we had to go to high school. That's the school system for you, baby. But yeah, then freshman, 9th grade, failed. Went for a second year in the 9th grade, failed it. During that year, dropped out. Dropped out of high school. The only other education I had besides that was Job Corps in North McKinney, where I went and got it was high school online. It wasn't a GED. It was Ashworth High School, and it's a high school diploma. I have it in there in a folder. And I was certified in security. 12 gauge shotgun, 9mm handgun, oleoresin capsicum, which is pepper spray, OC spray, law enforcement baton, law enforcement restraints, standard standard first aid, CPR, AED, which is automatic electronic defibrillator. Everything except for taser. Because every time they had the damn taser class, I was in my high school online class and couldn't take it, which sucked. But it doesn't matter. I used it barely. And then all my certifications lapsed. Never done anything with them since then. Wish I would have. But I don't know. I was young. I probably would have been carrying that gun, even though I'm 21, 22, 23. Still stupid and ignorant to life back then. Hey, it is what it is. Yeah, alien abductions. Dark black programs. That's something Stephen Greer and all of them have that going on right now with the what's that show? Unacknowledged and Disclosure. He's trying to bring all that to the surface right now too. They hiring lawyers and trying to file charges against these sons of bitches though. ayahuasca, psychedelics, uh, different realities, realms, um, crystal skulls, and dinosaurs. Man, I put dinosaurs on there because I said it on the Jeff Mart podcast that it was just a landscape when I viewed it, how it was shown to me. But it was me standing next to a long necked dinosaur. I'm pretty sure that was the first life that I became consciously aware of myself in. Was that dinosaur? That's where that my first life that I was consciously aware of. I'm alive. I'm alive. That's maybe, and something tells me that I was the last one there. Somehow I don't know. It's almost like once the vibration or the energy or the awareness came into existence, it started to make everything else that was there with it aware and learn. And before they were completely annihilated, wiped off, the ones that were aware and were learning and evolving, they were saved. I can't prove any of this to you. I can't prove any of this to you. Something I found out about me is I'm just a channel. Like for one, all the experience that I talk about is my personal experience. But I don't know everything. But when other souls here have a question, I have the answer. But I don't know that I have the answer because it's been locked, kept, the channel closed. When you ask the question, if it's allowed to be released, the channel opens, and it's pretty much letting God know that the answer can now be released into the world, that you're ready. So I'm able to answer the question as you ask it, which is pretty cool. But I can only know the information when you know, as I'm telling you. That's how I know, or how I get to remember, because I was connected to all of it. But a lot of it, I wasn't allowed to remember, wasn't allowed to bring back. So I'm not scared of spiders, man. I'm not scared of spiders. I just if you can come here, you want it, put it in a cage, I'll send it to you. I don't want it. I don't like spiders. It don't mean I ain't scared of them. I don't like them. Now, unless he's fixing to build a web right here and eat all the flying bugs, hey, by all means, have at it. But do not crawl on me. I'm not saying that I won't be tempted to slap you and kill you, but it'd be hard. Anyways, God dang, I've talked about nothing for an hour and 6 minutes. Why did y'all let me do this? This is why I need to get tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying? That tunnel vision. Man, I wish I could find them If you could find them on my Facebook, I'd posted them. Um, it was like a link. I was going to do it. I was supposed to do this every Sunday. I was going to post it every Sunday, actually. But there's 5 different writings. I think the first one starts with, I'm going to put this in the form of a theory. I sit here typing. I'm typing because the formula needs to exist. The formula needs to exist to answer the question. Um, does the question exist only because of thought? Where does the thought come from, I wonder? If you can find those, let me know. Because those were the original, I think the first 3, at least 2, the first 2 I know were what I wrote down right after my experience. And there is so much shit that I condensed into those writings because I had to. That was the only way that I could explain it. Because if you don't know who Jordan Peterson is, then you, well, anyways, he has given a lot of speeches, right? And I've listened to this man speak. He uses in one sentence 2 or 3 words that I ain't never fucking heard of. That I have to pause his speech, go get a dictionary, look up the word to see what it means. Not only am I, you know, a little special, I say the things and was told to say the things the way I do for that reason. Jordan Peterson, when he was talking, I don't even know what you said, dude. If it wasn't for Google or a dictionary, I still wouldn't know. I talk the way I do because if somebody like him heard me, yeah, I might sound stupid to you, uneducated, but you understand what I'm saying, don't you? You understand exactly what I'm saying, perfectly fucking clear. There's no questioning about it. Also, somebody who's dumb like me hears me. You also know what I'm saying, don't you? There you go. This isn't for the extremely wealthy, the extremely rich, extremely poor, uh, English. It doesn't matter. I don't believe in only a few should be saved and all the rest of you shouldn't. If you believe in God, you should be saved. If you don't believe in God, you should be burned in hell. I don't care if you ain't never killed somebody or you kill a person every day. You who are without sin, cast the first stone. If you don't sin, you ain't never sinned a day in your life. Throw a brick at me. Throw a brick at me. There might be. I need to watch what I'm saying. Shoot, I might get hit with a brick. I won't get hit with no brick. But that's how it is, man. Who are you to judge? I don't care what you've done or haven't done. You're a creation. You're not the creator. It's not your place, right? I mean, but that's not for me to tell you. It's not for me to tell you. I say this because I would like people to see the view of it. Why are you judging? Why do people judge? You might not be one of those people, but there are people that judge people like that. And then they turn around and do the same fucking shit. How are you going to say it's wrong for that person to do it, but you do it? But just because you got a little money, you got a little pool, you might be a different fucking skin color, different country, whatever, different sexuality, gender. You think you can get away with it? Sure. I'm not going to hold you accountable. Not my place to. I'm supposed to love you, for one. And until the division is more balanced to where people won't react that way, completely fucking negative, and then you turn around and do the same thing, then the rebuilding starts. But we have to work fast. I have to work fast. They believe in ancient cultures believe in pretty much 5 life cycles. And these 5 life cycles happen in a span of around like 25,000 to 28,000 years. What usually happens at that 26,000 year mark? What did I say on this one? Where was it? I know I said it on here. Oh, yeah. The Earth's transformation throughout time. Look it up. There's still parts of life on this planet that still haven't came to light yet. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. That's not for me to disclose at this point in time. But the ancients believed what goes around comes around, right? Supposedly, what killed the dinosaurs? Asteroids or comets, hitting the ground, bursting in the air, what have you. Well, there's just too much evidence not to say that it didn't happen that way. Also, what happened around 12,800, 12,900 years ago in an era called the Younger Dryas, from the biblical text of things, where apparently at the end of the last ice age, temperatures rose very, very fast, massive flooding. But you got to think, there was people around at that time that wrote stuff down. They stories, myths, legends. They wrote it down, right? Like I say, this fucking terrified me when I had my experience. This, what I'm fixing to say, terrified me so bad. I didn't know what to do. I didn't even want to look up at all. At all. I knew there's nothing I could do, but I did not want to look up because of what I seen. And it terrified me. And what I'm fixing to say could terrify you about it. And if you do not want to hear it, please turn the video off. But it is real. You can Google it right now. And it is real. I'm not the only one that talks about it. Matter of fact, if you know anything about Graham Hancock, he done a lot of great things with his life and still doing. But he made I think a 6-episode docu-series on Netflix called Ancient Apocalypse, where he is connecting the dots. Oh man, I wish I could talk to him in private. Whew. Boy, I wish I could talk to him. There's a lot of people who are in uh, the top of the pyramids, or at least in, a block or two underneath the top, that I wish I could talk to, just to have a private conversation with them. Nobody else. I don't want nobody else there. I'm not. Remember, my name is Unknown Anonymous. That's why I wore a fucking mask. Because I don't. It's not about me. I don't care. I am me. I am who I am. But that's not my goal. My goal is just to channel it, to bring this information to the fucking world, because apparently it's time. There's a lot of things that a lot of souls on this planet are asking, and have been asking for a long, long fucking time, and have not been given the answers because they're not ready. They still turning left and hitting that brick wall. Hey, you ever thought about turning right? That's what I'm trying to do. That's it. I'm just trying to give it to everybody, but still have free will. I still need to try to do things for my family too, And I, like I say, I want to give this for free to everybody, but some things I can, and some things um, I'm not going to, but not because of me. It's because I can't. There's just some stuff that it doesn't matter who you are or how much you pay or whatever. There's souls here that are just not ready for it. They're not ready to believe it. They're not ready to understand it. Um, like flying. I've talked about flying before. Well, matter manipulation. Think about Nikola Tesla. Energy, frequency, vibration. Think about pyramids. About giant stones, and think about Hinduism, Buddhism, uh, Judaism. Um, look up Hinduism and a lot of their temples, and the gods that rode or flew different temples with different vibrational patterns. Dude, it gets deep, but everything is connected. Everything. The whole thing is soul. Soul is your physical experience to the physical world, the physical body, the physical world, emotions, everything like that. So when you feel happy, sad, angry, your soul is physically experiencing them into the physical world. Spirit is the spiritual connection with everything outside of the physical, right? The whole thing is a lot of people, and how we operate in the body, for some reason they're viewed as two separate things, soul and spirit. Well, yeah, they can be. You let ego run you and stuff like that. You think you're the physical body and all that. Well, you're much more than just a physical body. There are a lot more. You do realize that you do have a soul. And even if you're watching this and you do not believe this, there's going to be one video I put on Patreon, or I don't know, it might be 3 or 4 or 5 of them. I don't know. Where I talk about this more and more in detail about what you believe in. Or, yeah, I can't really say too much about it. But that's a good one. And I've told a few people. Like I say, some people are ready to hear it. Now, if they understand it all, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Do they believe it? Maybe, maybe not. But it was just a seed. You don't think if a reptilian planted a seed to see if he could corrupt you to do a bad thing so he can keep your soul coming back to him so he can feed off you and eventually corrupt you enough to where they take you, turn you into one of them or what the fuck ever, just completely eat your soul instead of going back to God because they play a game with him. God don't interfere with free will. They don't give a fuck about your free will. They will plant that seed to keep you coming back to the reincarnation cycle to them so you don't go to God. They don't care about free will. They want your soul. They want you. They feed off of it. They play an evil game, I guess. A game or if we can't have your power, God, then we'll take your creation. We'll corrupt your creation and get it to come to us. Type of thing. That's kind of how I viewed them. But yeah, and the little grays. I seen a bunch of them. A bunch of them. And they were coming out of, they looked like glass shards, but needle thin. I can't even tell you, probably about 6 inches to a foot off the ground. And the shards were slightly angled, maybe like a 2 degree, maybe even a 3 degree or something. And the shards, I don't know, they stretched for probably at least 20 feet, maybe more. And the little gray aliens would come in and out of that shard. But I still didn't understand how that worked or operated. But they would come in and out of that shard. And that shard had, the Pink Floyd, where you see the clear light coming into the glass and then the rainbow coming out. That's what those glass shards look like. Inside the shard look like a rainbow. Those little grays were going in and out of that shard, and their mouths weren't moving, but they were communicating telepathically with each other. And apparently, I was not supposed to see them or these shards. And when they seen me, they was like, "He can see us. He can see us. He's not supposed to see us." And they would go back into that shard. But yeah, apparently there's a lot of things around us. Energy, frequency, vibration, that in physical form, soul, physical experience, ego, emotions, you don't have no control over them. You just experience them. You're not aware of. Spirit, the spiritual connection to everything else that wants to control, wants to help and guide because it views the physical experience as that's it, just an experience. Everything else is a tool. Emotions are a tool to the spirit. Your soul, ego, you experience some anger, happiness because it's in the moment, physical. The spirit operates differently. Time don't really operate the same as it does here. So it's uses them like tools. Instead of anger, if you use anger, well, should I use it now? Should I be happy now? My soul and spirit are not separate. They're fully connected because I know what they mean. I know how it operates. And I can go into that in a Patreon. I can't go into that here. There is a third connection to it, but that one I think is a tough one, and it goes back to like I think it's a Christian religion, right? The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. It's the Christian religion thing, and it is the what would be the Holy Spirit. He is the connection that connects soul and spirit. He is the connection in between the two that connects them together. But once they're connected, it it's no longer three. It's no longer Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Um, it becomes one. Damn. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, y'all. Make sure that I'll put a link to my Patreon in here, and yeah, I'll make more videos too on it. I'm tired. Like I say, y'all, this week has been hard on me. Very, very hard on me. And I'm so ready to get my psychic abilities going on with the Akashic records and stuff like that. Just real quick, I wanted to show y'all something before I end the video. I've been collecting these books, but I can't read them. I'm not allowed to, except for certain ones like biblical books, the Bibles, stuff like that. I can read those, but all the other books that I'm getting, I can't even read them. I'm not allowed to, unless it depends on which one it is. But I'm not even allowed to read them. Like Jeff Maher's podcast, I have never watched anyone else's story. Dolores Cannon, I've never read anything by hers. Anyone's complete out of body experience, near death experience, I've never seen a full anything. I've only looked bits and pieces of things. And it's because I have to tell my story first. That's just what I'm being told. I can't watch other people's because I will want to judge them. Ego, because I can feel it. It depends on what I'm feeling that day. It's almost like I'm being told that this person is not who they say they are. And sometimes just some of the stuff that's in my head, and I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. It can't be right. It can't be. This is crazy. Whatever. I'm going to follow it. Period. I didn't believe in God, and He saved my life. He gave me life. He made me who I am today. He gave me this wonderful life and everything I have. I'll never turn my back on Him. Hold on. I'll show y'all something. This is one of them. The Astral Plane. Haven't read it, but I will eventually. And these two. This one I just got, which is a small book. This is like one of the, I think, the small books I have. And then this one. I think these are part of they're a book series I know by this By this dude right there, I think. Like I say, man, for some reason I'm being told to buy these books. Apparently, the reason I cannot read or listen to the other people's stuff is I just can't. I can't read them yet. I can after. But I'm also trying to write a book series. And I even have the first, the book series itself is called, this started a long time ago, A Soul Story. That's the book series. And the first book is called The Reason. That's going to be the first book. It's already in progress. But I don't have fucking time. I wish I could get sponsored. Somebody to sponsor me or something to where I could write this book. Sit here and write these books, man, because I have it. I already see the books. I already know what they are. I already know what's on every page. Just that connection. Sometimes the connection's a little cattywampus and I gotta adjust my rabbit ears, you know what I mean? Anyways, I love y'all. I'm gonna get off here and man, I got something on the back of this eyelid and the back of this eyelid that I gotta go look at for a little while. And yeah. I don't care if I'm getting look, dude. I'm fixing to call you after I get off here because you ain't gotta watch my video, Jack. Alright? You ain't gotta watch my video. Alright? Dang, that tooth was really poking out, huh? Anyways, I'm tired, man. I'm telling you, this week and in the sun. If you from Texas and you work outside, I ain't got to tell you how fucking hot and humid it's been for the past couple days, week or week and a half. Shit, how you gonna burn to death and drown at the same fucking time? I don't even. Texas weather, baby. Shit. All right. I love y'all. Good night to you. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, share. Do not leave me dirty comments because I promise I'll reply to them. And I like my reply, but I was just kidding. Don't do that. You might get me banned. I don't know. And I don't want to lose this channel too. I already lost one channel. It was my fault though. But anyways, I'm going to get off here, man. I got to go. All right. I love y'all. God bless you. If you need me, I'll be right here. Bye, y'all.